Hello people and welcome to another episode of Dad's Drafts. Now, you can probably see from the title and also this visual thing that today I'm going to do something completely different. It's the first time I'm going to try the Edge of Eternity's Draft League on Magic Online, Magic the Gathering Online, instead of the MTG Arena one. Now, I've always tried this and the queue took very long. Now, actually, I've been in for 1 minute and it's already at 4 of 8 players. You cannot see it, but it is there, trust me. But I want to try out this because it's very different than MTG Arena. So for those who like the pixels, graphically it is, I think, less appealing. And I've never played it before, so I really have to get used to, I think, the buttons and the clicking and stuff. But there's two upsides to Magic the Gathering Online, in contrary to MTG Arena. And one of them is that the whole shuffler idea that's on MTG Arena with the hand smoothing, the game actually lets you draw two hands and it gives you the best hand. Well, things like that don't exist on Magic the Gathering Online. Now that could be a downside, but I want my game to be as much as a real card game as possible. So that's why I want to try this out. The other one is, it is not a closed system, it's an open system, which means if you actually progress and if you actually get better at the game and you win prizes and things, you can actually trade those for money. Now, I don't expect myself to go there, of course, but it is interesting that whenever you do get good at a game, you can actually, you win packs, you can use those packs to draft with, but you can also sell those packs to people and things like that. So I think it's an interesting ecosystem to at least try. Now, when I got into MTG Arena, into Magic the Gathering, I saw a lot of people drafting with Magic the Gathering Online and not MTG Arena because it didn't exist at the time. So I'm eager to try it out. I'm not sure how it goes. I guess we'll find out. Alright, well, the game just started. It just popped me in right like this. Now the annoying thing is I just noticed that you cannot see it, which is very unfortunate, which will make this very difficult for you to... I'm just going to check if I can fix this because it's just not showing the... Oh, well, I think the draft part will be very boring, I guess. I'm going to try to see if I can fix it while doing this, actually. There's a Starfield Shepherd and a Tragic Trajectory, which are pretty good. And I'm going to take the Shepherd. Okay, so I actually got it to work. I'm very sorry for this. Somehow on my OBS, it didn't show this window. And now I had to close OBS, start it again, and now it's actually here. So forgive me for that. Now, with this pack, I did take a white card, which of course is, I think, pretty decent. There's no real impressive white cards in this pack. I think the best card is probably the Orbital Plunge, or maybe the Bruntar, but Megan is very specific in the things it wants. You can also not see the overlay whenever I mouse over something. Okay, it is not perfect. MTG Arena is better when it comes to this, but it could also be just a problem with the with OBS. So forgive me. I'm going to take the Orbital Plunge. Okay, Battle Cruiser is here. It's interesting, but I don't think it's a very good card. There's also Rayblade Trooper. And we already have the Shepherd. Now, I think the Rayblade Trooper together with the Enhancer are very good cards. Also seeing some pretty decent green cards. Now, an interesting thing about the Fungal Colossus, which is here on the right, it's not very... it's not an impressive card, but whenever you get like 3 or 4 different color lands or named lands, it's absolutely amazing. I did a draft on my phone another day, and I could play these for 2 mana, which is of course the dream. I'm going to take this Rayblade Trooper. Still not sure about the Orbital Plunge. Now, I don't really like the Savior, to be honest. There's also a Zealot and a I have been mispronouncing it all the time. I always said Pedigree Beckoner, but it's Perigee Beckoner. And I think that's probably the best card in this pack. It would be lovely to take the Zealot and the Beckoner. But there's also the Virus Beetle. I do like a Virus Beetle as well. I think I'm going to send wrong signals though. If I pass either the Zealot or the Beckoner, people think that black sacrifice is open, or the Beetle. But it's just that there's no interesting white or red card here. So whenever in doubt, just take the cheapest card, which in this case will be the Virus Beetle. Okay, well, there is a Depressurize very late, which I think is good. There's also a Sweeper, as you can see, which is a fine filler, but it doesn't beat the Depressurize. So let's just take that. Oh, well, we are in the right lane, it seems. Sir Von Dam is very good. And we're already in white. Now I'm wondering if I can remove those. Yeah, I can. So Sir Von Dam it is, and let's see if we can go white on creatures. Wow, black is very open. Faithful and an Embrace Oblivion. So the Faithful could get us cards, but the Oblivion is a very good card together with the Virus Beetle, and it destroys anything. So I think it has to be the Embrace Oblivion, but maybe I'm in the wrong here. But I'm going to take it. There's another Embrace Oblivion. Yeah, definitely taking it. Okay, so I believe this was our opening pack. There's another removal and a crawler. I don't really like the crawler. I'm going to take this Focus Fire. Don't really like the heavy. I guess I'll take a 2-drop, but I prefer not to play it. Dark Endurance is okay, especially if you are creature heavy and you're going aggressive. With, of course, the Von Dam being a very aggressive card. Now this, I'm just going to see, I don't know how it all works with the, let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Can I change anything? No, it just, you'll have to forgive me. Whenever I mouse over the card, I see a very enhanced version of the card. You don't see that, which is unfortunate, but I assume that you already know all the cards. Yeah, I don't think we're going into different colors than black white here. Crawler is a fine filler. Okay. So there's another Virus Beetle, which is pretty essential when it comes to sacrifice things. There's also this Voidborn. I'm not sure which is best. It's a difficult pick, I think. I think I want to have all the Virus Beetles that I can get, but I hope that either the display or the boosters or the Voidborn or even the Hull Carver on the right will come around. Cosmogoyf is not a good card, even if you're in black-green, I think. So for me it's between the Expansionist and the Banishing Light. So far we have 7 creatures. And we already have 2 Embrace Oblivions and a Depressurize, so I think I have to prioritize creatures here. I will take the Expansionist. Wow. Yeah, we are in the right lane. Squadron Ace or a Voidforge Titan. I think we have pretty decent 2-drops already. I'm going to take this Titan because we are going to need some kind of card draw effects. Wow. Voidborn or the Adapts. I think the Adapts are better, even if you go into the sacrifice thing. Voidborn is fine, but it might actually come around. Now I'm just going to cut a bit. I don't think I want the Chrome Companion. Expansionist is amazing. Trooper, Crawler, it's all good. I'm just going to cut the Crawler as well, because of course I can play it, but I prefer not to. Our 5-drops are very strong. 2 Embrace Oblivions. I'm not sure if I'm going to need the Focus Fire. But so far for a first pack, this is looking very good. I also see that there's no sound. Oh, I can just open up my sideboard. Okay, well that looks very much like MTG Arena. So I see that there's no sound. Either there's no sound in the game, or my OBS is not picking up the sound, so if you would like any kind of sound, you should probably open Spotify or something. You know, listen to some good old movie music like Hans Zimmer or whatever. Okay, so now there's a beckoner, which I think is better than the color in our deck. We have so much sacrifice. If we can play the beckoner on a virus beetle, sacrifice the virus beetle, it will be great value. So I'm definitely going to take the beckoner here. No 4-drops yet, and also no 6-drops, but I think with the Van Dam, I think you mostly just want to go wide. And to be honest, I'm just happy that it actually popped. I didn't have to wait too long, it was like 8 minutes. But I think it depends on also, of course, the area where you live when you queue. But also when the set is popular and things like that. And I believe that Magic the Gathering Online is used more for other kinds of drafts, I guess, like cube drafts or things like that. And I don't do that. That's beyond me. That's such a level of complexity. I cannot handle it. Even if I had known all the cards well, I have watched some LSV videos on him cube drafting. It's just, there's just too much happening there. Another beckoner slamming it. Now Scout for Survivors is interesting, but I don't think it's very good for us. It could be good, but it doesn't beat the beckoner. And the problem with the Scout for Survivors is that if you have it in your opening hand, it's terrible. I must say, I do like the fact that the cards are actually stacked even though they're the same. For instance, I keep saying Pedigree Beckoner, forgive me. Perigee Beckoner, but also the Embrace Oblivion, there's 2 of them. Another Beckoner. Yeah, I have to take it here. I don't think we need more 5-drops actually. And this is of course a 2-drop. But the fact that they're just stacked like they're individual cards does give you a better perspective of the curve. I'm not sure if I can also just put them here. And with MTG Arena, that's not the case. With MTG Arena, they put the cards together. So for instance, if you have 3 Perigee Beckoners, it will put them together like 1.5 card and will say 3 times. But it does kind of distort the... Wow, that's a very late expansionist. It kind of distorts the whole curve thing. Of course, you have the tiny window, which helps somewhat. But whenever you you move the card from one to another mana slot, like I just did. I moved the 5 mana to the 2 mana. It doesn't show that in the curve window of MTG Arena. I'm going to remove this Focus Fire because we are very high on removal anyway. Now I need some 3-drops in top end, and I think we're okay. Could go for another Embrace Oblivion. I mean, with 3 Beckoners, it will be amazing. Could also use some more ways to sacrifice. I don't think the Swarm color is the best thing. But I could go for a Swarm color simply to be able to play Virus Beetle, use the Beckoner on it, then sacrifice it, have another enter the battlefield trigger, draw a card. Now in hindsight, I wish I would have taken the dude that can just sacrifice without, what is it, the Zealot I guess it is. I'm not sure what I took. I think I took the Virus Beetle over it. It's not terrible. Don't think I will play the Coordinator, so let's just put him right there. Also don't really care about the... I'll just keep this open. Breacher is not very good, I think. I think it's only good in green-white, where you can give creatures with counter trample. then I think it is actually pretty decent. Okay, so there's a zealous display. I'm not sure how good it is. There's also this scrapbot. Each opponent can create a lander token, so it is more sacrifice fodder. It is an enter the battlefield thing. We'll get a lander token. It's also a hull carver. Yeah, it's not really impressive, to be honest. Maybe the savior. Yeah, it doesn't have flash. I'm going to take the scrapbot. I'm not sure how good it is. Wow, Beyond the Quiet, Starsmith. Man, this pack is crazy. This is going to hurt. I think I cannot pass on a board wipe. But missing out on the Lightsmith and the Banishing Light is dreadful. Maybe the Lightsmith is better. Oh, this is difficult. If you have any idea, please do let me know. I'm going to go for the Lightsmith. Yeah, I like the Lightsmith more. I will probably regret it at some point. I think in some game I will draw the Lightsmith and be reminded that it would be the board wipe. And at that point the board wipe would probably be better than the Lightsmith. Okay, another Sir Von Dam, which I will take. Interesting is the Survey Mechan, the artifact which is cheaper. I also had one of those in the, what is it, 4-color. It was blue-green, but I just splashed. I put in a mountain and I put in a swamp simply to have 4 different kind of names, and it worked. We are very creature heavy. But I think this deck needs either a vote out or a color. I'm going to go for vote out. I hope either the color, the luminary, or the beckoner will come around. Now I will take the color over. Well, the faithful can also of course sacrifice. I'm going to take this faithful. A virus beetle, yes. Okay, well this is looking pretty interesting. Is it good? I have no idea. We are very creature heavy, which I like. And the other cards which are not creatures are pretty much just hard removal. We have a vote out, depressurize. I'll get rid of the Dark Endurance. I don't think I want to play it. But 2 Embrace Oblivions with 3 Virus Beetles. 3 Perigee Beckoners. I think it could go the distance. Wow, Circuit Feeder, very good top end. I'll take it. We have enough artifacts to make that useful. So I think this is about to be our deck. Another Beckoner. Can you have too many Beckoners? I'm not sure. I'll take the display, but unfortunately I don't think we will get either the board wipe or the Banishing Light. Four Perigee Beckoners. That's absolutely crazy. I will play this Hymn of the Faller. So we didn't get any of the... Oh my goodness. We could have 5 Beckoners. We can go Beckoner into Beckoner, sacrifice it, keep one of them permanently. Okay. So I think this is it. Now, let's see how it works with lands. Main deck 25. I have to add basic lands. Oh, it says at the top, okay. Let me just see, I think I have to get rid of something else. I will make this a little bit bigger. But I can see that it's also kind of messing up the OBS. So I'll just Do it like this, I guess. Okay, well, I know this is not really professional, nor am I. But it's, you know, you cannot know these things before it pops. I have no idea what the thing will be. So I'm going to add basic lands. I want to have 8 black, 7 white. And now we are 40. Of course, we need more lands. I need another black and another white. Okay, so now we should have 17 lands, which sounds good. Now I don't think we need the hull carver because we have a lot of virus beetles. We are not very top heavy and we have a lot of void stuff. So maybe we can go 16 lands. To pressure a Hymn of the Faller. Yeah, I think we will use the Hymn of the Faller. Maybe the Trooper's not that good because we will only have it. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the Trooper actually. Okay, this is it. Save and continue. Now I am not even sure. Please note, League match now start open upon pairing. There's no longer a confirmation to join. Okay. Alright, well, at least you can see this. Oh, now you can see the enhanced card, which is good. Do I want to keep or mulligan? I think I'll keep. We have the Hymn to do something and we have both colors. And of course the chances are that we will draw a 2-drop. Swamp from the opponents. Okay, so I have to click all the things. Oh, that's not very good. And let's see. Hold mana, blah, blah, blah. Pass turn, so I can just do that. I'm very sorry if this is very boring. I have these tiny symbols at the bottom, which you can see. So he is also black-white. He plays the Prospector. Okay. Now 1 is okay. So button 1 is just go on. Is it already my turn? Okay, now it's my turn. You can see it from the thing lighting up. So we have to do the Hymn here. And hopefully draw a 2-drop, which we have many of. There's a library. I will put that on top because I can draw it. Okay, now I will pass turn. 6, I guess. Yep. Okay, so next turn, we cannot do both, unfortunately. We can go Virus Beetle and that's about it. He will attack for 2, I think. Draw a card, Lightsmith. So we're kind of missing our whole setup here, but I'll just play this Virus Beetle. Opponent has to discard a card. Opponent's discarding. Dauntless Crabpot. Okay, so that means that his hand is pretty stacked. Now, do I block here? I think I do. Killing the Monoist doesn't really help me here. So I'll just block that one. Cast Instant Sorcery, okay. So we do okay first, then we declare blockers. And I think he's also fine with this because he will get a lander token. Okay, so now then there's the next swamp. I guess we'll just go Lightsmith. Next turn we can go Von Dam, which is of course not the best thing. Yeah, go ahead. He sacrificed the lander token. It is more slow, so I can imagine that for the people who want to play this game solely for the playing of MTG and don't really care about the flashiness, or maybe not the youngsters but the old people like me, would actually maybe enjoy this more. Now I would love to draw something small so that we can double spell with the Embrace Oblivion instead of playing the Servanda. Okay. So the Lightsmith lives, but he's going to put some serious pressure in the air. He's going to attack for 2. Next turn he's going to attack for 5, and we cannot attack into him. So one of the 2-drops, many 2-drops that we have would be amazing. Okay, well that also works, I think. I think we can kill both here. We'll just do an Oblivion on the robot token. Wait, I can also do it on the... Is it destroy targets? Yeah, creature or spacecraft. Okay, so I have to kill his robot token. And I will have to sacrifice the lander token. I will draw a card. Expansionist is okay. Now do I kill the Monoist? I don't think I do. I will attack with the Lightsmith. Next turn, if he plays another land, we can go Expansionist and sacrifice the lander token again. Okay, well that was to be expected, but we got the thing from it, so that's good enough. And this Scrapbot can and will block the Luminary at some point. But it is unfortunate that the boosters are something that we... Okay, so I'll play the Expansionist first, and we'll just tap all the white. Yeah, we'll get a lander token. I'll play another land. Cannot play Von Dam. So, still no point in killing that dude. Can I see his exile? Oh yeah, I can see his exile. Oh, that's warped. Okay, yeah. He's just going to equip it to it. So I don't think I want to attack. I think I'm just going to sacrifice the lander token at some point. And that I will use the Embrace Oblivion on. I think I won't sacrifice the lander token because I want to use it for the Embrace Oblivion. Okay, so let's Embrace Oblivion the Luminary. I should have used the lander token. Because I only have 2 swamps, so I cannot do both. Which is interesting because I play more swamps than something else. Maybe the lifelink is something that we need. So I guess we'll sacrifice the lander token after this. I'm not going to attack. I'm going to attack next turn with the Von Dam, and then we'll play another. It is very much something that you have to get used to. The clunkiness or the lack of visual aids does make it so that it's more difficult to follow what's going on. Okay, that's probably going to go on the Van Dam, unfortunately. Well, we have another one, but I really needed a lifelink. Yeah, I think we cannot get back from this anymore. I'm going to sacrifice this lander token to find the swamp so that we can at least double spell next turn. But unfortunately we are going to take quite the damage here. We're at 3. We're not dead yet, but I just need something small. Okay, well that could work. And then we can just block it. But these boosters are really a problem. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we'll just Oblivion the... I think we're just dead here, by the way. Yeah, we're just dead. Because he can put the boosters on anything else. So I think we just... I'm not sure how you forfeit actually. Can you even say anything? Doesn't matter. He can just finish it. He will just equip the boosters onto his monoist or onto his human soldiers and we die. Yeah, it's just... we were just lacking a tad bit. And I also... Why doesn't he just finish it? Oh, he does finish it. It gives him +1. Yep. Unless he attacks with everything, but I think he'll just attack with the flying creature. Yep. Can you concede game? Yep. Okay, so it is actually with sideboard. I think we were fine. I don't think we need to sideboard actually. We just drew none of the stuff that we were planning to. In this case, another backender would have been better because these are just legendaries. So let's go like this. Let's see how this goes. I don't think it would have made, or it will make a huge difference. Yeah. I think we're waiting on the opponent here. Would you like to play first? Yes, I would. I would like to keep this. Okay. Guess we'll just go expansionist on turn 2, even though we don't get the token from it unless we draw something else. Okay, nothing. It's not ideal, but we have the beckoner, so we can just jam for a while. For 5 each turn. I don't expect him to... Okay, well, that's fine for us. So he has to chump. That's a lot of lands. How can I untap lands? How can I? Okay. Oh, cancel. I would like to cast with warp. Ah, this is okay. Okay, so this is a bit confusing, but it's probably just my noobiness, I think. First main, cast spells. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I try to untap it. Don't be mad. I think he will chump because taking 5. Okay, he just takes 5. That gets warped. Okay, so now I have to look at my... Where is it? Where's my warped card? Why don't I see it? Interesting. We are drawing a lot of lands, unfortunately. I'm not sure where the warped cards go. Okay, I guess there it is. Maybe I should have warped the other one too. But it's unfortunate that we're drawing this many lands. Okay, so there's the exile thing, which is, I must say, so far getting to get the idea from the whole attacking, blocking thing is... Okay, so he uses a 3-mana spell on a 2-mana creature, which of course is good for us. Now we'll just play the beckoner. Oh my goodness, so many lands. The one that we warped. Yeah, so far it's not... we have a lot of 2-drops, even just non-warped creatures. But we are not... I mean, I'm sure he has something, of course. Yep. But at least we blocked some damage, so we go to 12. Oh my goodness. We are very, very flooded. Now has to use another removal spell, I guess. He still has 4 cards in hand. Oh man. Okay, well at least we won't be attacked this turn, but I would like to draw some action here. It's just very unfortunate. We're only drawing the Beckoners. So it's actually just oh, I have to click it myself. Okay. Not sure why. Yeah, I don't think we can get this win. We drew all the Beckoners, but none of the let's go sacrifice something, get a Beckoner, anything like that. So draws are not amazing, and he's just going to go Hive Pool, and we have nothing against the creatures. Sure. Having trample would be great here, but of course there's no trample in this set. Maybe a flying creature can do it, but I don't expect it can. Yeah, will deal 5 to us. That was a good attack. Embrace Oblivion. Target artifact or creature. Destroy target creature or spacecraft. So yeah. Let's just play this warped dude. And we'll put it on the left one. And we'll attack with the left one. They'll probably block with the Hull Carver or Chump. And now we're still going to sacrifice it. Probably kill the Hull Carver here. Why is that creature tapped? Okay. Wow, I didn't know they also had haste. I think we're just dead here. Yep. 4 and another 4. Okay. Concede game. How can I get out of this game? How do I get out of this game? This is very, very annoying. Okay. So we have a best of 3 structure. So we just lost the first best of 3. So I think there's already no real chance to win, or at least make profit, which makes sense because it would be strange if you make a profit when you only go 2-1. But yeah, I'm not sure about that. What happened? Just drawing all the Beckoners, which of course are good, but not when you only have other Beckoners, not when you have nothing to sacrifice, nothing with the virus beetles or whatever. It was kind of the whole plan, but didn't get to play them, unfortunately. And of course the opponent did have a very nice deck. Excuse me for the noise. I'm already queued, by the way. You can see the window. I'm not sure why you just cannot see the... Why you just can't see the window. It's very annoying. View prizes. How does it work? 3 wins, 2 Magic Online Championship Series, 1 counted trophy, 7 extra play boosters. So when you get 2 wins, you get 3 boosters. If you get 1 win or 0, I don't think you get anything. Man, there are some people on here which... crazy. Okay. I think this is not good, but I think it's fine. Yet again, we have a lot of chance of drawing 2 drops. Man. I mean, the backenders are great, especially on turn 3 with the Sun Adapt thing, but it's not something that's exciting me now. At least we got the swamp, the second swamp. But the opponent gains a life, we get 2 damage. And I fear that whenever I play the adapts, I think they will die, because, you know. Yep, just a 3-mana 2/2 flyer. I think we'll just go adapt still. Oh my goodness, we have to kill that. That's very, very annoying. Yeesh. Double Beckoner is not good here because he has the companion. I guess he's just going to get a lot of value here. Well, this should just probably just okay. Beckoner as well. On the Savior. Oh, on the Acolyte. I have to block here, at least try. Because taking 6 damage is too much. Would love to draw one of the removal spells that we have, but I don't think we will. Just play this as a blocker and potential life gaining, but it's not great. We have 3 of these stupid virus beetles and we've seen none. Of course he has them. It is very, very different in playing. It's just way less clear. I think you need to have a lot of experience with this. Yeah, there's just no way that we can get this going. So I'm just going to do the same thing as I did with the other one. Get rid of 1 Zurvan Dam and put in something else which might be good. Yeah, it's very different in playing because it's way less clear. when you're not used to it. Hey, now we got the virus beetles. Yes, I would like to keep this, please. Can you imagine having virus beetles in your opening hand? There's a chance. There's this chance we still do this. No one drop from the opponents. Oh, we have a beckoner. Which is something, potentially. Would love to draw the 1-mana sacrifice spell here. Why? Okay, well that's what happens, I guess, when you just miss your attack phase. Okay, he's not playing big dudes as well. I'm not going to use any kill spells on these things. There's no point. I'm just going to wait for some kind of sacrifice thing to combine with the beckoner and the virus beetle, but it's going to be rough. Opponent has 4 lands. Now he of course plays Luminary. So that's how it works. We're going to need a land here. Okay, we got 2 lands. It's not ideal, but I think we had to do it. So now he can deal some damage to us. And if he plays a land, at least we'll have the expansionist here. He does play a land. That is a 5/5, that is huge. Yeah, I know those beats were coming. Now please give me the one of the many sacrifice things that we have. Yes, thank you. So now we can do the thing. Oh, I should have done the expansionist first, so that was a bit hasty. But I'm just going to use the warp ability of the beckoner on the virus beetle. We'll oblivion the breacher, sacrificing the virus beetle. He has to discard another card. And I guess we'll attack for 3. Because we have another expansionist, but I should have waited with playing the land. As you see with this game, every play matters, even the lands and things. And I often just play them in a brainless manner, which is not the way you should do it. Attack for 4, we'll play the expansionist. Keep up the pressurize. Next turn we can just go another warpy boy. What do you have? Perigee? What is Perigee? Perigee? I don't even know what a perigee is. So we get 4 damage, I guess. Don't really care about that. Too bad that we cannot kill the Beckoner here. So we don't actually have anything to do, which is unfortunate. So I guess we'll just block. Oh, I of course had the warped creature. Okay, so that's another downside. You don't actually see... Well, I can see it here at the top, but it's not like a different pile. How can I... It's not a different pile that you see all the time. It's just this tiny window, which I forgot. Okay, so that's something that we could kill. Whoops, that we could kill. Monoized circuit feeder. It is a good card. I guess we'll just go Beckoner, which I should have done last turn. And we don't have any good attacks. But I'll just use it on a virus beetle because we can attack with a virus beetle. Did I have 6 mana? I had 6 mana. Would have been nice. So to be honest, I must admit that it's way more difficult to have an oversight of everything compared to MTG Arena. It's just, it's not that it's clunky per se. Okay, so we just put Banishing Light on the bottom, which makes sense. Oh, there's that thing again. Now this is where it really matters, because if we did have the lander token now, the Monoist Circuit Fear would have been good enough to kill the Elegy. Now he gets a 2/2, of course, which of course happens. So we can kill his creature. He will draw 2 cards. I think that's the best thing to do. It's not ideal, but otherwise he's just going to draw even more cards from it, so we have to do this, I think. But letting the opponent draw 2 is, of course, terrible. But I think it's about the best thing that you can kill with the thing. Okay. Another swamp. I think I'll just play it here because of the flying. I'm going to use it on the companion. Oh, I can buff something as well. It has to be the... Let's see, it gets +1/2. Yeah, it'll be the Beckoner. He's probably, of course, going to put something in response. I guess the... what is her name again? Night Luminary. That is surprising. kind of expected him to do the Acolyte, but maybe he has something else big. So let's hope this circuit feeder can get us into winning territory. But at some point we have to block some Perigee Brackeners. Okay, so opponent has nothing. Lightsmith is good. Let's attack first. Excuse me, that was the Mrs. She is a sweetheart. Okay, so now I don't think we have a lot of options to actually be multi-spelling here. Unless we have ways to, of course, draw more cards, but I don't think we do. Okay. It's going to be tedious, but this is what's going to happen. Just keep jamming for 4. We're both top decking, and we're drawing lands, and so is he. Or at least, so far he's not top decking any kill spells to get rid of the 4/4 flyer. This is fishy. I'll just block with the Expansionist. I have no great plans with him anyway. So I think he has a void thing. Okay, well, that's one way to deal 2 damage. Oh my goodness. That is very, very painful. Now we need another kill spell. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Not sure why we're waiting on him. Maybe he wants to do some stationing. He needs 10. It is a good blocker as well. Yeah. Okay, so we have a Beckoner, which is not lethal, unfortunately. I think I have to save it 1 turn. So I'll just attack with the Circus Feeder. So that next turn maybe we can double spell. But especially force him to block the Circuit Feeder. So that he loses his Skiff, and this will have another enter the battlefield ability. And he doesn't have great attacks, but we also don't have great blocks. So I think he will attack with some creatures to either draw some cards. Okay, so this is looking good. I don't think now he will attack anymore, but maybe he will. He could gain 4 life if he attacks with both. It's going to be very close. Okay, so I think we could actually win here. Unless he draws something useful. He's at 4. We don't even have to do the back end. Oh my goodness. Well, we can't really have top decked that. Now we have nothing. 2 Beckoners. we would have had lethal. Oh, so why do they ask me to click it, as if there's any other instant that I can do? Okay. Now I'm going to do this with warp. Draw a card. It's a swamp, unfortunately. I don't think it's enough, but maybe we can get into... Oh, I shouldn't have blocked with a 3-3. I thought it was a 5-5. Yeah. Yeah, so I think this is it for tonight. Now I must say that the experience was interesting. I don't think I will play Magic the Gathering online again. It is way more stressful to play. So I'm just going to concede here because the game is over. And I can just, whoops, leave. Okay, so I guess I have another match. But I can feel it, whoops, it is way less comfortable to play. It is the insecurity of phases ending, pressing the button once again. It is, I think, less smooth. So I think it's more realistic, but I don't think it's actually worth it, I think for me at least. I think if you are a experienced player with Magic Online, you can do it a lot, and I think you will get better at it, and it will also, I guess, bring you no stress because you just know the system. But I'm constantly in my mind thinking, am I going to miss a trigger? Am I going to miss clicking something? I mean, I skipped the combat phase simply because I pressed the button once too soon. And with MTG Arena, that's just way more clear to where you are at instead of Magic Online. So I don't think I will get anything here, which was to be expected. I think we had a nice deck. If I had this in MTG Arena, maybe it would have been different, simply because it's also easier to see all the cards in MTG Arena, like the exile, like, as I said, everything that's going on. It's just obvious in MTG Arena, and in Magic Online not so much. So, you know, I guess that's it, my overall feedback. Now let's still, of course, make the best of this. I'm going to keep this. We have 2 Virus Beetles, and maybe I can actually snatch a win here. Nutrient block from the opponent. He's done the play, so Expansionist will be good for us. But I think I'll just go Shepherd first. But we don't have anything to do with the Shepherd, unfortunately, so we'll just pass here. So we'll go find ourselves a Plains. We'll get 2 damage, but next turn we can just go Expansionist and we'll have decent blockers. Let's just put the Warp Dude over here, tiny. Hope I will not forget this time. Why didn't you do that before combat? That's interesting. Oh my goodness, I'm so stupid. Yeah, that's just dumb playing. That's also something, I mean, I believe my mind, if it's 100% functional, it is at the moment 80% occupied with going through the phases, making sure I don't miss anything. So my gameplay actually is even worse than normal. Yeesh, so we get 6 damage, I guess. Yeah, wouldn't have made a difference, I think. 12. I think we have to vote out one of them. I want to do my thing with the virus beetle sacrifice things, but we need more lands, of course. Yeah, we get 3 damage. I mean, we're not dead yet, but it's not going very well. Okay, so now we'll just play the Starfield Shepherds. Whoop. Find another planes. And if he offers a trade, I'm fine with it. I mean, it's not great, but I think we cannot take much more damage here. Okay. So I'm very happy with that. I wonder what he has. Okay, so there's a rammer. So I think we just go double virus beetle. I think we have to attack here. Next turn we can do some great things with the Beckoner and the virus beetle combo. He's at 6. Wow, this is very, very aggressive. He even attacks. Of course we cannot kill him, but he is very open now. Man, that's unfortunate, drawing another land there. We have to find an answer here for the now we're drawing all the virus beetles, but at least it's another blocker. But we are almost, I think, oh, we are just dead here. Yep. Yeah, he can just attack with both. Maybe I should have used the Faithful on his flying creature. Probably should have. It's also not my best day to play actually, so let's just concede here. It's more of an experiment than actually a good deck. Now, do we have anything to kill his ship with? I think we're fine here. Let's just get into this final game. It really feels like something I want to get over with. So, I'm pretty sure this is not the most enjoyable thing. To watch. And I must admit, it's also not the most enjoyable way of playing. So this was pretty much a one-time experiment. I don't think I will do it again. But it was good to do. I think it's good to try new things. And I do understand if you've always played Magic Online, that you stick to this. Because you know how it works, you know where to look, you know where stuff goes when it goes into warp or whatever. And then it's more like real card Magic than MTG Arena. But yeah, I must admit, I thought that our deck had more to it than it shows. But I also don't think it's just the deck's fault. I think it's also just my concentration and the game itself, which are kind of throwing me off. But man, look at this at the top. It says game number, what is it, 9 million something? 29 million. That's a lot of games. I respect people that sideboard seriously, even though they've already won. So, for instance, this dude who takes his dear time. Who maybe just went out to get a drink or something. Yes, I would like to play first. I have to mulligan that, unfortunately. This I can keep. It's not very amazing. We have to go expansionist into Oblivion on the Lantern token. So it's actually not expansionist until turn 3. But then we can do both things in one turn. Which is waiting for I Coach Poker. Why did I lose so much time? I said it was done, right? I mean, with this sideboard thing, I thought I clicked that I'm done. Maybe I was the one who was stalling, blaming the opponent for nothing. But I must say, of all things, I do like my avatar a lot. Mr. Lobster. I'm going to play him now because actually we have to wait till turn 4 for him to have more lands than me. So let's just take it easy now. Find ourselves another plains. I will just keep the 3/3 back because I think I want to do some blocking with it. Not going to sacrifice the flyer for a new 1/1. Which will probably be 2/2s soon. It is also way slower, the games here, because I think of the clunkiness. Okay, so we've got our own scrapbot, which I think is fine. And do I have anything I want to kill on his side? Equipment card. I'm not sure if he had any good equipment cards. I don't think he has anything I want to kill at the moment, so I'll just put it like this. Next turn I'll go Shepherd, and probably on turn 6 Titan plus kill something and draw a card. If he attacks with the scrapbot, I will block with my scrapbot. Okay. That is annoying. But once it is a creature, we will actually kill it. But it will take another turn. So we can attack for 3 if we want. Don't really care about the flying creature. Also don't think I care about attacking actually. I'm going to play the Titan simply because I think next turn I'm going to kill the Rammer with the vote out. Each creature you tap, so I cannot tap the lander token for that, which is unfortunate. And if he plays one more big thing, I can just embrace Oblivion the Rammer and vote out anything else big he plays. That is unfortunate because that is not a great target to kill with either of our cards. Because then we'll just be killing a 2/2 what is it, robot thing? But we will be drawing cards. Oh, depressurize is nice. I think I'll just pass here with the depressurize up. We'll draw a card, lose a life, which is very good for us. I guess we'll depressurize when he attacks. Okay, so if he equips the boosters again, I don't think he has another pair of those. Man, he is going wide. This way he will lose 2 bodies while we lose only 1, or he takes damage. And we will draw a card from the what is it? Void Forged Titan anyway. Yeah, this is fine. I don't mind this. Draw a card. Fire Beetle is decent. We need to put some pressure because he has the boosters. Seems like he has nothing of interest, so he'll just deal 3 and we can also start dealing 3. So he cannot tap my Titan, which means we can attack with it. We'll make him discard his last card, whatever it is. Okay. I want to attack with the Titan, because I can. Next turn he'll just tap it. But if we don't draw any kind of removal spell, maybe for the boosters, I don't think we can win the race. Man. He could just attack with the robots, put the boosters on something else, and then just keep going. Wow. Don't think he will target my creature. No, makes sense. Graph ship is strong. He has Serve on Dam, which will make his clock even go faster. Go even faster, actually. I wonder if he will attack. Seems like he does. No, okay. Okay, so I think we just go Faithful first. On the Beetle. Draw 2 cards. Now there's a Beckoner. Attack for 5. I don't think it will get us there simply because he might block, but he has the life gain thing going on later. Okay, we'll draw a card. It's another land. Yeah, wow, he has fancy art. 1 card in hand. Oh, this is painful. I guess I'll attack with a 3/4 and probably station his fell graph ship. And now we can actually tap things because he has creatures with counters on them, which is very, very sad. Oh, that was not what we needed. I don't think we can do anything here. We're a bit flooded. So we need a removal spell here actually. I don't think this will do it, but I guess we'll try. I mean, he has to block 2 of them. This way I will draw a card. Maybe it's some kind of instant speed removal. We have lifelink. So I think this is the best thing to do. Yeah. We'll trigger void. So actually we're just dead because we lose a life. Yeah. Oh. That's unfortunate. Now we draw the Embrace Oblivion. Yeah, we're just dead here. Okay. Yeah. Let's concede. Okay. So that's it for today. Now thank you for watching. I hope you still enjoyed my content on Magic Online. Soon, of course, there will be a best commons and uncommons on the new upcoming Spider-Man set, which I have mixed feelings about, but you know, we'll see how it goes. If you did like what I do, feel free to click some of those buttons. And it is a bit sad because we actually got 0 wins with, I think, a pretty decent deck. Now, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Not on Magic Online, but on MTG Arena. Peace.
Grab the card, shuffle dreams in the palms. Dad's drafts roll heavy, we bombing like psalms. Stacks on the table, strategies to flex. Running these lines like counterspell checks. Dad drafts in the zone, pulling rares from the throne. Mana on the stack, magic seeds we've sown. From poppers to planeswalkers, the board gets owned. Welcome to Dad's drafts, your new homegrown. Welcome to Dad's drafts, your new homegrown.